So this morning we are off to the Arthur Swallows Antiques Fair in Tabley, which I think is also known as Cheshire Showground, and we are going to go and see if we can find any good buys, anything that looks really beautiful, that would be perfect for styling. I like buying a lot of bits that I can have like in the background, so when I'm doing photo styling and things like that and product styling. So yeah, we are going to go today and see what we can find. I'm going to take you along. I'm going to film some like clips of stalls and see if there's anything that kind of catches your eye. If I see any of the trader names, I will pop. I don't know what this camera stand is doing, I'm sorry. I've bought a new stand and yeah, I'm struggling with it a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to take you along and fingers crossed we sign some bits. We're going to go get some coffees first, and then I'll do a little haul when I get back if we do find anything. So yeah, come along with us. So we are back. We have had the most lovely morning. We have found some gorgeous bits. I can't wait to show you what I have found. I think you're gonna absolutely love it. And yeah, it's just been such a nice morning. There's so many different types of products there. There's anything you could actually wish to find. There's all manner of different things. There was even so like some vintage guns that were there. There's signs, there's vases, there's little antiques, there's ornaments, there's everything. Rugs, what else did I say? Like Hessian, these big sheets of Hessian, old post boxes. Even saw some like vintage Smarties mugs that remind me of like when I was at the horse riding stables. There's just all sorts there. It's such a fun morning out, so if you do fancy doing something like that, I think they have them all over the country. I'll pop the link to their website like in the comments below, and yeah, let me show you what I found. Okay, so I thought I'd start with the smaller pieces that I found. So these were the first two little pieces. So these are like apothecary jars, the little glass. It's like a vintage glass, really beautiful. So those two little ones, really reasonably priced as well. Just I thought really lovely, and they did remind me of some that my nan and granddad used to have like on a shelf, so I thought they'd look really cute on our kitchen shelf. So yeah, that's the first thing. The other thing I got, which is kind of small and really sweet, was this little, I think this is a cheese strainer. I need to do a little bit of research and see what this actually is. But I just absolutely love the colour. It's coming out a little bit brighter on here, but this is gorgeous, like orangey tones. I mean, they're really rustic. You can kind of see the detail, I'm hoping, up close. You've got like different markings and different colours, and I just thought the colour of that was just beautiful. I've not really got anything this colour either. I think we're kind of all introducing like a bit more warmth into our homes. I think we kind of went through a phase of doing a lot of like greys and whites, and now I think like there's touches of colour coming through. I mean, this is like a new vase that we're doing coming out really soon, and I think yeah, the texture and the warmth is so lovely just to introduce those pops of colour. So that I think is a cheese strainer. I'm hoping someone in the comments might be able to tell me whether I'm right or wrong. And yeah, I'm not sure where they originate from, but I'm going to do a bit of research this afternoon. The other thing I found that I couldn't leave without, and I've been wanting one of these for so long, we sell like loads of different types of stools and benches, and I absolutely loved this when I saw it. The wood, I just fell in love. I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous. It's a little stool, just, it's so like rustic and almost like a bit battered looking, and looks like it's like full of history. So I saw this and I just had to have this. I've always wanted one. And the wood, the texture on that is just, it's just dreamy. I absolutely love it. Look how chunky it is. It's got little legs. I thought this would just be lovely for pops on, like we've got like a chest of drawers in there. You could style it with some pieces. I definitely think you've seen these in the back of some of my product shots, because I can't wait to like style with the little ornaments and bits like that. So those are the three smaller pieces, and I'm going to show you the really big bits that I got. Okay, I think I need to sit a little bit further back for these because these are just really huge and they're just so special. So this is the first one. This is this gorgeous like brown patina, and like there's bits of like sienna-y burnt orange toned jar or vase, I guess you could call it, and it's got this beautiful little handle. Just, I mean, it's dreamy, isn't it? The colours of this are just lovely. When I saw it, I couldn't resist. I had to pick it up. I think this was from someone called, I think they were called the Dust Collectors, because I really love that name. I think I'm right in that. I will pop a link to their like website if they've got one. If I can find anything online, I will pop it in the little description below. But yeah, I just had to have that. The colours of that just fit perfectly with like the style that I'm going for, and I just absolutely loved that. Also, this might look really cool with like some green foliage, like some faux foliage in. I mean, you could put real foliage in there. I think you just have to put in like a vessel or a vase or something like glass in there or something, just so, because I don't think it's not going to be waterproof at all from the like what it's made from. But yeah, just couldn't resist. I had to have that. And then the other vase I got, or pot, which is absolutely massive, I think this is my favourite piece from the whole lot, it weighs a ton, it's so heavy, is this beauty. I couldn't leave this behind. The lady had styled it on like a vintage table, and she'd put like all twigs in there that had like bits of moss on them, and just like left bare, and it just looked beautiful. I mean, it might be slightly too big for our house, but it was definitely coming home with us. So it's got this beautiful like burnt sienna tones. Sorry, I'm using a different stand today, and I don't know if it's going to work for filming these types of videos, but just bear with me. And it's got the most gorgeous colours on it. Absolutely love it. I mean, it's all different all the way around. I mean, you look at it from different angles and you just get a completely different look, I think. And then it's got this glossy, I'd say it's like almost a glossy rim to it that's kind of like really aged, and like it's bits of paint chipping off, and it's just, oh, it's just definitely the vibe I was going for. So I absolutely love that as well. I think that perhaps on a dining table filled with like twigs or leaves, especially going into autumn. I mean, I know we're just about to hit, I think we've really just gone into spring and possibly summer. But yeah, definitely planning ahead. I definitely think I'll be styling some faux stems in there, and I just can't wait. I thought that was absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's even got like chips at the bottom. Oh, there we go, this camera stand is not the best. It's even got like chips at the bottom, which I think you have to embrace. I think if you go into like antiques fairs and things like that, and you find pieces that you love, I think you have to kind of embrace things in there how they are now, because they've kind of got a bit of a history and they tell a bit of a story, and that for me makes it even more special. So I love those. So me and my other half actually picked out the dark brown one, and saw that, and I just thought we had to take it. And then the other one we saw together, and we're like, yes, we have to have it. We've got nowhere for it to go currently, but we will definitely find somewhere, because I think when you find these things and they're just like one of a kind, you just kind of have to pick them up. And yeah, we'll definitely find somewhere to put them all. What do you think? Is there any pieces you like from our haul? Do you like these types of videos? If you do, let me know. I'm going to pop some, I think I'll pop some clips at the start of like little bits of the stall. But I think the thing is, when you're there and you're like looking at things, it's really hard to kind of be like present and in the moment and film at the same time, because I feel like you miss bits. Because I started out filming and then I was like, no, I don't want to miss anything. But you kind of go around a few times as well, and I feel like you pick out different things as you go around. Also going to give you some tips if you do decide to go to one of the antiques fairs. I would say take cash. There's a lot more places that accept cash than cards. I know in this day and age we're all like there tapping our phones, but I think if you've got cash, it's a lot easier, because not all the stands have like a chip and pin machine or whatever you want to call it. And the other thing I would say is, if you spot something when you first see it, just buy it, because it might not be there when you go back, and I feel like you always regret the purchases you can't have. So yeah, definitely if you spot something, just grab it there and then, because it might not be there when you walk back round again. But yeah, definitely take your time, have a real good look, because you can rummage and find some really amazing things. And yeah, it's just a really fun day out. So those are my top tips, and I hope you enjoy. And let me know if you've been to any antiques fairs, or if you know of any local to either, well, we're in Altrincham, so if you know of any like Cheshire, Manchester kind of way, or there's any like shops that are really brilliant for stuff like this, please let me know, and I'll be back soon. Bye.